in the heart of a vibrant savanna, where the baobab trees touch the sky and the lions roar their ancient songs, lived a young woman named Amara. Her laughter was said to be as melodious as the river's flow, and her spirit as bright as the morning sun. Amara was betrothed to Kofi, a strong and kind hunter from a neighboring village. Their love was a story told by the elders, a tapestry woven with threads of deep affection and shared dreams. One day, as Kofi was tracking a great antelope through the dense bush, a sudden, fierce storm descended. The sky turned a dark, angry grey, and lightning tore through the air like fiery claws. The villagers waited, their hearts heavy with worry, but Kofi did not return. Days turned into weeks, and the hope that once burned brightly in Amara's heart began to flicker and dim. The elders declared Kofi lost to the storm, and a heavy sadness settled over the village. Amara's world, once so full of colour and light, was now a landscape of grey. She would often sit by the river, her reflection a mirror of her sorrow, watching the water flow on, indifferent to her pain. In a nearby village lived another young woman named Zola. She too had known love, a gentle farmer named Bamadal, but a terrible sickness, swift and unforgiving, had swept through their land, and Bamadal was taken from her. Zola's grief was a silent, heavy cloak. She worked her fields with a strength born of sorrow, her hands moving mechanically, her heart a hollow drum. The world, for Zola, had lost its flavour. The sweet mangoes tasted like ash, and the vibrant sunsets were just a painful reminder of the beauty she could no longer feel. The winds of fate, however, are as unpredictable as the savannah storms. A travelling merchant, known for his tales and trinkets, journeyed from Zola's village to Amara's. He spoke of a woman whose sorrow was so deep it seemed to silence the birds, a woman who worked her fields from dawn till dusk, her face a mask of quiet resilience. Hearing this, something stirred within Amara. She felt a strange pull, a kinship with this unknown woman who shared her cloak of grief. With a small pouch of provisions and a heart full of a strange, new purpose, Amara set off on a journey to find her. The path was long and arduous. Amara walked under the scorching sun. Her feet dusty and tired, she navigated thorny thickets and crossed shallow streams, her determination a steady flame. When she finally arrived at Zola's village, she found her just as the merchant had described, tending to her crops under the midday heat. Amara approached her, not with words of pity, but with a simple, shared understanding in her eyes. "I am Amara," she said softly. "I have heard of your sorrow, for it is also my own." Zola looked up, her gaze meeting Amara's. For the first time in a long time, she saw not pity, but reflection. They sat together under the shade of a marula tree, and for hours they shared their stories. They spoke of Kofi's strength and Bamadal's gentleness. They spoke of the laughter they missed and the futures that were stolen. With each word, the heavy stones in their hearts seemed to grow a little lighter. They didn't offer empty platitudes or easy solutions. They simply offered each other the gift of being seen, of being understood. In their shared grief, they found a strange and unexpected comfort, a fragile seed of hope. As the days turned into weeks, a deep friendship blossomed between them. They worked in the fields together, their rhythms falling into sync. They cooked their meals over a shared fire, their quiet conversations filling the evening air. They learned to find joy again, not in forgetting their loss, but in honoring the love they had known. They found it in the taste of fresh water after a long day's work, in the shared smile over a funny story, in the warmth of the fire against the cool night air. Their laughter, once silenced, began to return, hesitant at first, then growing stronger, blending with the sounds of the savannah. They were not just surviving, they were helping each other live again. One evening, as they sat watching the stars emerge one by one, a familiar figure appeared at the edge of the village. He was thin and scarred, his clothes tattered, but his eyes held the same kindness Amara had never forgotten. It was Kofi. His voice was hoarse as he told his story. He had been struck by lightning, left for dead, and found by a nomadic tribe who nursed him back to health. The journey back had been long and treacherous, a testament to his will to return to her. Amara ran to him, tears of disbelief and overwhelming joy streaming down her face. Their reunion was a miracle, a song of hope sung against all odds. When she introduced Kofi to Zola, a deep, knowing look passed between the two women. Zola's smile was genuine, full of happiness for her friend. There was no envy, only a shared joy in this unexpected blessing. Later that night, Zola walked to the edge of the village and looked up at the vast, star-dusted sky. Her heart was full, not of sorrow, but of gratitude. She was grateful for Amara, for the friendship that had pulled her from the depths of her despair. She was grateful for the joy she felt for her friend, a joy so pure it felt like her own. And in that moment, she understood something profound. Life was a series of changing scenes, of blinding storms and unexpected sunrises. Love could be lost, but its light could also be found again, often in the most unexpected of places. Her journey with Amara had taught her that even in the deepest darkness, the human spirit could find a way to heal, to connect, and to love again. Zola did not find her lost love, but she found something equally precious. She found herself, she found a strength she never knew she possessed, and a capacity for joy she thought was gone forever. She knew her life would continue to have its challenges, its own changing scenes. But she no longer feared them. She had learned to find the unchangeable, the constant, not in circumstances, but in the connections we forge and the love we choose to give. The friendship with Amara had been a hymn to her soul, a melody of hope in the silence of her grief. If this story says anything to you, please sing the hymn with me.